Hey everybody, welcome to this 2-minute techie tip. With technology, we want to promote student-centered learning where we can communicate, create, collaborate, and think critically in our classrooms. We're going to just talk about the new MacBooks. We've had a number of questions just about some basic things. So I just want to do a quick tutorial about we're going to talk about three things, the energy saver, the trackpad options, and our desktop. So people have been asking, my MacBook goes to sleep so fast. So under your system preferences, and let me just remind you, under the black apple, if you click on system preferences, you get all of your controls here. Your energy saver, sometimes this is defaulted to 1 minute. So if you move that up, you're gonna it'll use your battery more. That's okay, but it'll give you more time and not be so annoying. All right, so here I'm going to click on this grid, go back to the system preferences. The second topic, a lot of people are talking about asking about the trackpad, and really it has just a beautiful features that will make us more efficient. I'm just going to click over here. So notice there's 3 categories, and as I hover here, these light up, and then the window, the image shows you what will happen. I really like this feature. Some people don't like to have the tap. It's really, it replaces your click with just a tap, so it's effortless to make things happen. Here's a secondary tap that'll get your open in options, and you can just kind of go through here and see what these different options are. Another one that I like that I'll try and demonstrate is, let's see, it's not rotate, it is double tap with 2 fingers. So a zoom, and they call it smart zoom, and then I can also move around the page. So I'm going to demonstrate that in a minute. But often we're showing an image or a URL or text or something, and I want to make that bigger for kids so they can see it in the back of the room. All right, I will demo that in a second. And then swiping between pages, that can be helpful, but there's also a number of different things here that can be helpful. For instance, show your desktop. So you can just spread your thumb and 3 fingers and your desktop is going to show. That can be fast. All right, so let's then, my third topic, I'm going to get rid of the system preferences, all right? And my third topic is I'm going to show you a couple of things about the desktop, but let's just look at that zoom. So it's a 2-finger tap that lets you zoom in here, but it will also let me move around my page. So if I'm showing images, is that so cute? I can make those all bigger, and 2 fingers goes back, 2 fingers tap, double tap, zooms in and out. So 2-finger tap, I zoom in. Oops, sorry. 2-finger tap, I zoom in. 2-finger tap, I zoom out. And this is just a light touch on the keypad. Oh, and of course now I'm going all over. Trust me on this one. And then if I want to zoom around the page, I'm just scrolling with 2 fingers here. Okay, so I can make this guy big or zoom out, and then I can put that back just 2 fingers. And again, spreading your thumb and 3 fingers shows me my desktop. All right, now here's another problem that I'm talking to teachers all the time, or they say it's so messy. I happen to have just 2 Chrome windows up here. One has flowers, one has dogs. But some people will have their mail. They'll have a couple of Chrome windows up. They'll have a calendar up. They'll have the maybe Safari up, or their contacts or pictures, and they have layer upon layer of windows in this on this one desktop. Well, the new updated versions of the Mac operating system lets us make desktop. So essentially, I'm going to put this window on a desktop and this window on a desktop. Pretty simple to do, and it's just fabulous. So to begin, to see my desktops, I'm going to do a 4-finger swipe, count them, 1, 2, 3, 4 on your trackpad, and I'm going to swipe up. And it gives me, my screen will now look like this. So it's showing me I have one desktop. If I move my mouse to the right, I have a plus button. If I click that, it gives me a desktop 2. So if I click it again, I get 3 desktops. All right, I'm going to click back here because I'm going to move my dog window to desktop 2. And then let me show you why I like this. All right, so now I'm much less cluttered. And then a 4-finger swipe, I can go back and forth between these desktops. And I think that this is recording on both of these desktops, but I guess we're gonna see if it's following me, if this is going back and forth. So if I were to say I'm gonna get a 3rd window, and we're gonna have images, and of course we're gonna go with cats this time. All right, I want to put my kitty pictures on desktop number 3 because I don't want to be so cluttered. So 4-finger swipe up from the trackpad shows me my desktops, and then I'm gonna say, oh, let's move the kitties. Meow, meow, we're going to move the kitties over here to desktop 3. Now I can swipe, maybe this is my email, this is a calendar, this is a page with my website or my smart notebook, so I can be super organized and lovely and move around. So it's a 4-finger swipe up. I see my desktops, I can get more, I can always move these, I can say, oh, I want this. I want my desktop 3, I want to put that back on 2. So I can always move back and forth, and then I can get that any way I want. So it's a 4-finger swipe up, 4-finger swipe sideways to get my desktops shown. So that's a simple Chrome system preferences tips and tricks on using your new MacBook. And remember that with technology, we can remove the limitations of the traditional classroom and teach and learn in ways that were previously inconceivable. Thanks for listening.